and away and racing. Got them away to a perfect start. Marshmallow was the one that jumped out ahead of the others here. Goes off to lead, smashing is right there. Happy Wives is on the outside, also racing in a handy spot. Canford Queen, Tune again, then Strange Magic and Kilmonovig. Airborne Lady races in the rear half of the field, racing about 6-7 lengths off the leader with Sweet Julia and Beneath the Moon. Runners work their way down to the last 700 metres, and out on the lead is Marshmallow, takes them along by 2.5 lengths from Happy Wives in second. Smashing is racing away in third. They followed by Canford Queen. Kilmonovig is along the inside. Further back to Strange Magic, 6 to go. Tune again, Airborne Lady. They followed further back there by Beneath the Moon. And down the inside, Sweet Julia still got 7 lengths to make up. Inside the final 300, Marshmallow's the leader. Smashing down the inside. Happy Wives is towards the outside. Running on from the rear is Beneath the Moon. Then came Sweet Julia and Strange Magic, but it's still Marshmallow out here in front. Marshmallow is going on strongly from Smashing. Marshmallow won it from Smashing. Third will go to Strange Magic, and Beneath the Moon ran fourth. Then Happy Wives, and further back Kilmonovig. But she doesn't seem to want to run on. Happy Wives was in the mix too, but there was nothing to touch the Cliffy Miller runner, Marshmallow. Bred by Fulkerbos Drift and Maritzfontein, another winner for them, and this is a 4th career win for Marshmallow. Keenan Stain gets a deserved opportunity today and will beat home Smashing, with Strange Magic running on nicely up on the outside for third.
Welcome back, and there's nothing soft about this Marshmallow. I can tell you she can run, and she's one of the favorites of Nick. I know that from the stable for a long time. And we did mention 3 horses today, and this was one that had to go into your pick 6. So I hope you are still running. Well done to the owners. They are on course. We'll chat to them shortly. And what a pleasure to have Keenan Stain on course this afternoon as well in the winner's box. Him and I go back way back, so nice to be chatting to him shortly. Daniel, he's collecting for Solomon. Solomon gets 1,500 this afternoon. He's going to be very happy. WSB proudly sponsored this afternoon, the 1,500 Rand, like they do each week. Thank you. Keenan, so good to see you.
You too, thanks.
Yeah, we go back a long, long way. Nice to have you on course this afternoon, and I saw you picked up a couple of rides, and I thought, one thing about Keenan Stain, it doesn't matter if he's on 100 to 1 or if he's on even money favourite, he will try his best at the end of the day. And you walked up here and you said to me, it was like just pushing a button.
No, it was. Credit to the whole team, Mr. Miller, Nick, the whole team, everyone back at home. The instructions were plain and simple. It's going to come out easy. If you find yourself in front, don't panic. Just let her go through the motions and let her finish the race. And she did. She did everything herself. I had to just be a passenger today.
Yeah, because I'm sure you study form on the plane and you have a look and you got Smashing and you got Sweet Julia and you've got to keep an eye on Richard, etc., etc. But I just watched their body language when they came back. They had no chance to dance because she was just away from them.
I thought I'd maybe battle with a bit of a pace in the beginning. But like I said, credit to them. They freshened her up. She's come off a rest. She's come off a rest phenomenally. That's half the work done right there. And yeah, when she pinged the gates, I don't think they had any chance but to let me lead. And yeah, the rest is history.
Keenan, yourself back in Cape Town, I mean, like I said, when I had horses those years back in Cape Town, you've always had an amazing work ethic. And do you still do the going around in the mornings? Do you ride for certain stables, or do you cover all the yards like you did?
Yeah, well, I try and get around as much as possible. It's, Cape Town's a little bit more difficult. They all come out at the same time pretty much. But you just try and work through your morning and try and plan it with the times and where you got rides and try and focus on those ones first, and then if you're able to get around, you get around. But yeah, it's just trial and error, I suppose. Yeah,
I know when the phone rings, it's that saying of have a saddle, will travel, because if they phone you, you jump on the plane and you...
100%. Well, there hasn't been much racing in Cape Town, so when I saw a few guys were suspended, I thought this is my time to make a bit of cash before the end of the month, and I'm just grateful for the trainers and the owners who allowed me to come down.
Well said and well done to you, Keenan.
Thank you very much. Just again, big thanks to Mr. Miller, the whole team, Mr. Paddock, Nick, Heather, everyone back at home, Marco, so it's for you, eh? And yeah, my sponsor, Griffin Capital Wealth.
Tremendous.
Thank you,
Keenan. Let's go to Cliffy. Nick, come stand here with the boss as well. Heather's run away upstairs. She says, I'm not going to talk, but we could have had her at least in the picture to make it pretty. Steinbeck and Harder, there we go. You guys, I'm going to step out the line as well. But I just want to say to the viewers, I just want to say to the viewers out there that, you know, we often, people, you sing praises, etc., and you go through a stage as a punter, as a trainer, as a jockey, where things go a little bit quiet, and it's very easy to lose interest and motivation. But you've never done that. I mean, you had to relocate from Kimberley. You guys had to move here. It hasn't been easy, we know that, but it's starting to turn and people are taking notice, and you're getting the horses now, and you're working as a team. And I'm very proud of you, old man. Baie mooi.
Well, you better be.
All right, so there we go, Cliffy. Very well done to you. Heather Sport owner and Nick as well.
Yeah, it's the first time I got my owners on course, you know, when the horse ran. But I'm glad, I'm very happy for Nick and I'm very happy for Heather as well. It's been a long ride with this filly because every time we get her ready to run, something happens to her, you know. And today when I saw the ring and I saw her go down, I said, Nick and I said, they're going to get a big shock here today. And I must say, well done, Kiki. You rode a very, very good race, and he followed the instructions to the T. And what can I say? Nick has been doing a very sterling job here. You know, I can't say it too much. His head gets too big, you know, you can't talk to the kid, you know. But I'm proud of him. Really, I am. And thanks to Hollywood. Thank you very much. And sorry, guys, you had to run second, but it's one of those.
That's racing.
That's racing, guys. And tell Ellie to just drink a bit harder next time, or whoever comes second. But I'm very happy. And thanks to Hollywood, like I said, they're big sponsors for ours. And I think it will continue. And like you said, Neil, that was a hard slog, you know. And if you've got a lot of horses, doesn't matter if you've got a lot of horses, you know, if you've got a nice small string, like we've got a very nice string at the moment, getting in new horses, we're getting a nice potent string, I think. And you must take it. While you're on top of the wheel, you've got to take what comes your way, you know, because we've been at the bottom of the wheel lots of times, and it was difficult to get up there, but while we're up there, we'll take it.
Tremendous,
and
well said.
Thank you, and thanks to Heather again and to Nick.
All right, there we go. Nick, we want you back in there because when we did the preview with you, I actually said this is one of your favourite fillies in the stable.
Yeah, this is my special girl. You know, it means a hell of a lot to me, and you know, it wasn't easy to get her here. It's always difficult to get a race ready. You know, she does have her soundness issues, but when you get her right, she always runs her heart out. You know, she's really important, and in due time with that one. But yeah, she's such a special filly to me, and it's I'm always going to remember her.
All right. Well, very well done to you, and for your tipping today. It's been an added bonus for the guys out there.
Yeah, thank you very much, and then well done to Cliffy and Heather and the guys at the stable. Solomon, I know I put him under a whole lot of stress, and thank you for me. Thank you to turning you out so well to Hollywood again. Thank you very much for your support.
There we go. Doing Hollywood proud, the Cliffy Miller stable out at Fairview. Marshmallow gets it right today. She might have a slight sway back, but I tell you what, she can run.